I know it's been a hot minute since I have not been back on here. A lot has to do with just being in my head about a lot of things, but I am trying, and every single video I feel like I always say that I am trying. It's just a huge struggle for me a lot of times, but like I like to be here, I like to edit, and I like to do a lot of things, and I am multi-talented in makeup and arts and crafts and painting, and ooh, there's so many things I want to do on here, but a lot of the debate was like, do I stay on here and make one channel about everything, or do I split the channels, or like exactly what should I do? And I'm just like, I don't know. So I'm like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to make content, and whether you guys like it or not, I'm just gonna make it, because I like to do a lot of things, and most of the time I'm struggling with myself to like do it or not to do it, and I'm just like So I'm just going to start just posting whatever I want, and if you guys like it, that's great, but if you don't, I'm sorry, not sorry, but I'm gonna just start posting stuff. Hopefully I can get a few videos out a week. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna start trying to take this more serious, because I actually like being here and editing and just a bunch of stuff that I used to like literally watch back on my old videos, and I'm just like, what happened? Like, I know depression and anxiety and stuff, but like, what happened? I used to do somewhat decent, and now I just like stopped because I got in my head. So now I'm just like trying to get out of my head and just trying to do things. So so we're going to start by getting these eyes dressed up, but with a look that is within like a 5 to 10 minute mark. Yeah. So we're going to play off a colorful look, and then the next time when I do one of these videos, it will be more of a glam, natural, neutral type of a look. So, but you know me, and I like colorful things. So I wanted to do a look I did yesterday that only literally took me maybe 5 minutes, if that. So here we go. Okay, so speaking of, I'm using my camera and got a new lens, so this is a close-up one, and like it pretty much focuses anywhere it goes, so it's kind of pretty cool. But we're not going to prime, because this is a 5-minute or less video, and technically I guess you could prime and it still be within 5 or 10 minutes, but yesterday it stayed on pretty much all day, and I was out for like 10 hours or more with it on. So hold on. Okay, so we're going to use the ABH Novina Volume 1 Pro palette. I guess that's pretty much how it's pronounced, but I want more of these palettes, but I love how big, yes, my mirror is messy, but anyways, I love how big the mirrors are. Like, they're gigantic, so I don't know, and the pigments in here are amazingly pigmented. So we're going to start with A1, and yes, again, I am not laying down any primer. Like I said, I didn't need primer yesterday. You can still see it's pigmented on my eyes. So yeah, anyways, we're just going to pick up pigment, and then I like to pat everything down and then blend out. When you pat it in, you get the most pigment payout. So once you pat it in, then you can just take like around the edges and kind of like smoke it out a little bit, just so that way there's not like harsh edges and everything. But then on the other side, do the same exact thing and just pat it down. And you can actually, however pigment you want this look to be, which I'm going to go for the most pigment just because that's what I did yesterday. So with primer, yes, it does, like pretty much any type of primer that you put down, like concealer type of primer, you can get the most payout. But this also, I mean, you don't have to use primer. Okay, so your first set down would be, like, you want to go right under where you blended out. So you blend it up here, and you want to go right under when you lay down more of that pigment, so that way the top portion still stays a little bit smoked out and not super hard edges. So, me talking is going to make this a little bit longer than 5 minutes, because yesterday I did not have to talk, I just did. So, if this becomes like a 10-minute video, remember that you won't be talking to somebody during this process, so it will take less to do this. But, okay. You have your, and we will blend out here in a minute, but I'm just trying to do this portion for momentarily. Okay, so another thing I like to keep on hand is something that would be either like foam type of, I don't know what you really call this, but like, you know how the little things that are inside the jars and you swirl it around? Okay, that, or you can keep on I tried to do another video of this, but the other video failed, so keep you an empty jar. Like, it really doesn't matter what type of empty jar. This is just a loose pigment, like foundation pigment. And then get you a like rag, which you can go to Costco's and get like 12 pack full, or a 24 pack for $12, which is a really good price. But then put a rubber band on it. Then you take your brush and you just swirl it in here. This probably doesn't have anything on here, so I'm just gonna pick up some pigment just so I can show you. And then you swirl it, and it literally gets off all the stuff. So this is for like sometimes I forget to wash my brushes and I just need to go back and forth and blend and all that kind of stuff, whatever. So this comes in handy when you just need a quick like wipe off and then pick up another thing. So I would think this would be good for makeup artists, because at the end of the day when you're done, you can just throw your rags into the thing. But I don't know if you, because I would think sanitization, you would have to use a new rag for each customer. But I'm not sure if you do that and then spray your brush and then dip into, like, spray your brush with cleaner or whatever, I think that would work okay, but I'm not sure. Anyways, it would be good for makeup artists because I can throw all the rags into a bin for the washing cycle. Oh my god. Okay. Told you it would take longer because I like to talk too much. Okay, so we're going to go and pick up B4, which is that pretty purple color, and pick it up, which sometimes, okay, I was like, sometimes the camera likes to focus, sometimes it does not, so I don't know. But then you just take that in the inner portion, and then again use the pat down method. So you take it on the inner portion and then the outer portion, and you don't want to go in the middle portion because that's where we're kind of gonna do like a halo type of thing. But once you got it to the color of like the deepness to your preference, then you can go ahead and move to the other eye. I just like, again, I really like to have the most color payoff, so I just really like the deep, dark, bold, pop in your face shadow typing pigment. I can't talk, I never can, so this is another reason I like debate with myself making videos, because I'm like, I trip over my tongue so much. I have not actually watched any YouTuber that trips, and I guess that's why I get in my head a lot, because I'm like, I can barely talk half the time, and when I start trying to talk way too fast for my own good, then like I trip over my tongue. But if I slow down, then I like have trouble talking, so it's not fun for me. Okay, so then you have all these harsh edges and you're like, oh my god. So then you go and take a 2 or just a lighter purple shade, because again, you can play with any palette with this. It doesn't even matter if it's a cheap dollar store palette. You literally can play with any of these colors without pigment, and I will show you how later, or like without primer, but I'll show you how to get it better. You can tap it off, or you can just tap above where you put that first color, or like your second color down, and just tap very lightly above, so that way you can kind of get rid of those harsh edges, so that way you can't really see exactly where you laid that second color down. So tapping, rather than trying to blend out, for me has helped more, because the tapping makes it look more faded out than actually, like, because when you blend it smears it everywhere. So I don't always do that circular thing. I do sometimes, but I don't always do it. I like to do the tapping method, because when you tap it, then it's more of a like blown out blended type of look. So that is a trick that I don't know if anyone else does. I'm pretty sure somebody else does it, But I don't know what made me start doing that instead of doing the circular. I guess because every single time I would try to do the circular, it just wouldn't look great on me, and then it would smear everything, and I'm like, oh, stupid look, I don't like this. Okay, so go back with your first brush, don't pick up any more color, tap it out a little bit, and then go, and then this is where you can do your blended, your like circular motion, and just lightly go above the pink color that's you already laid down, and then lightly circular that. You can try different circulars, like you can go this way or you can go this way. I like to go this way, I don't know why, but it just gives more of a smoother look. But then once all that's done, like smoking that out, then you can go and kind of just tap right above that little light purple color, so that way you can kind of blend out the pink and the purple to not look as harsh, and then you kind of have something like this. Again, this will be probably a longer 10 minute, longer than 5 minutes, because I like to talk too much. We're already at 5 minutes with this. Okay, so by the way, the brushes that I was using was, the big one was a Do Care SE brush, which is a brand on Amazon, and I paid for it myself at the time whenever I did have money, because sometimes I get money from photography. But and then the second brush would be a Morphe 50, I think that said 7 or 6. Oh my god, come on. A Morphe 506. I say that because I do a lot of reviews for Amazon, so sometimes when I am able to buy products with like photography money or birthday money or Christmas money, whatever, then I want to let you guys know that some of the things I actually buy when I have the chance to actually buy. But we're going to take A1, and again, we're not going to use any primer, or you can use setting spray in this instance if you wanted to, but I'm going to show you that you don't have to. So you just swipe the color down to start with, to get the color, the pigment down at first. And then, so then you just like start patting, and then once you get to the top of the color, which this is a Anastasia brush number 18, which has been great for cut creases, and I will show you another video of how I use it for cut creases, and it does better than any concealer brush I've ever used. But okay, so I'm not perfect at this part with just shadow. I do better when I have like actual like concealer on it to make a cut crease. But okay, so then you kind of just fade that color down. Also, you can pick up your finger and lay more color down, because the warmth of your finger does good too. We will blend out the edges once everything is done, but technically you don't have to have a perfect look in order to do all this. You're trying to go for something quick and fun, and there is a little baby fly in my room, but they're stuck together. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, I want to put a glitter on top of it like I did yesterday. This is the Beauty Crop. They actually have a lot of pretty palettes, and I've done another video, but I think I did on my Instagram, but I'm going to show you the whole like 4 palettes that I got for Christmas. Okay, so we want to take, and this is called Stargazing, and so let's see if I can get it to focus, but Stargazing, and it's super pretty, and I love the rainbow effect. But we're going to take Lyra, and that's the very pretty sparkly glitter, however you say it. But I'm just going to pick it up on my finger and then tap it around on the eyeshadow, so then it gives more of a like a really pretty glitter look. And again, you can pick this up with your brush when it gets to the top part, so then you can look like you're doing the cut crease. But again, I would say to do it on both the top and the bottom, so that way, like the back and the front of just the tip of it, so that way you can get a better cut crease. Okay, so then I'm gonna finish the other eye off camera. Okay, you'll have something like this, and yes, it looks messy, but we will fix it. So then you take your B4 again, which was just the dark purple, and then you go along the edges again and kind of just like, you want to stay with the top portion, kind of like the big triangle, and then go like down, but like in a triangle pattern, and again with the other side. So you can kind of blend the edges down. So then you can take the A2 that we took before, which is the lighter purple color, and then kind of go in the inner corner of that other purple too, just to get the faded look color. Or a faded look pattern. I don't know how to pronounce words. That's why I'm like, sometimes I like, maybe I shouldn't be a beauty person, but I'm just like, I like doing makeup, and that's all that matters, because you're just doing it for the fun of it. It's not like you're like, I'm not doing it on anyone, and like maybe one day, but like I don't do it for professional. And I guess that's another reason, like I looked at everyone starting to be like really cruel on the beauty community, and I'm just like, I'm not about all that stuff. So I just like literally like to have fun with makeup and all that, and I don't like the whole like it has to be this way or it has to be that way and people all getting mad and everything. So I want to try some of this other glitter that's from Sephora. It's just a loose glitter, but it's like holographic, and so I just want to try that and see how that would work out. Okay, we're going to top the eyelashes with coat the eyelashes with mascara, which I'm just using the one that's by Toofaced called Damn Girl, and then that's what the one looks like. Come focus, I know you can do it. Okay, that's what the one looks like. Okay, this could be a boring step for you to watch, I'm not sure, but I like to lean my head back, put the mirror down, and then just try to wiggle through the eyelashes, or like comb through the eyelashes as best as I can, and try to wiggle at the same time, because that apparently gets you the most voluminous lashes. I'm ever since I've learned that, I just haven't tried the other way to ever figure out if it does different or not. I don't know. Take the highlighter, or any highlighter, but I like the Jaclyn Hill, which, okay, everyone has drama with her, but I like the Jaclyn Hill beaming highlighter shade Extra, and it is just super duper pretty. I don't know, I just love it, and you can add layers upon layers, and it's just super duper pretty. So I put it in the inner corner, and then on this side too, and I don't know how much you can see or not see, because every time I turn my head, then I keep forgetting that I have to look at the camera too. But, okay, and then, so when you take it, then you tap it off in the cap, and then you can put it on top of your, like, on your brow bone, and you can, like, really tell that that is just, like, it looks like a foil highlighter. I don't know, it's just so pretty. I like it a lot. Also, I don't really have beef. I mean, I see some things that are kind of like, ooh, but I don't get in all that drama stuff. I don't care for all the drama, and I'm just living life and trying to stay focused on me and stuff, and yeah. Anyways, again, I don't know why I like to add it in the corner a million times, but also you can add it in on your nose. I don't know why we do this, we just do, and it looks pretty. Okay, here's the trick for lip liner. Give me a second so I can get a drink. Okay, the trick with the lip liner. Take highlighter, sounds weird, but take highlighter and erase your lips. Like wherever you want it to be fuller. If you want it to be fuller here and you already have your lips like this, but you don't have much on your side, then like just brush the highlighter wherever you want fullness. I have somewhat of a lip out here, I just don't have much lip here, so I erase the top with highlighter, and I erase the bottom. So yes, it seems crazy, but do it until you really can't see your lip no more. And it kind of just erases. It sounds weird, but it works. Okay, so I'm going to make a big dip into the highlighter. Okay, so it looks weird, I get it. But it erases your lips, and then you go in with your lip liner. Give me a second to find. Okay, so then you have this, which is super pretty. And then I'm going to have to switch the lighting because I think I have way too much lighting on me that's blowing out this look. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. I think I just have way too much lighting on my face, but because I'm like blending in with almost the wall. But then you have something that is like this, and you can again add lashes because I have lashes that I want to freaking try, but I don't have the proper lash glue. I have like the Bobo one that comes in like the Halloween kits, whatever. But anyways, I have these pretty lashes and these pretty lashes and these ones and even those, and I'm just like, I need to get better lash glue to actually hold on. But so I wanted to show you the lips because these are what they turn out to be, and you can add gloss on here, but if you want this to last almost all day, like just with the lips, then you would not add gloss. You would just keep it the way it is, and that's your look. So I hope you enjoyed this, and y'all have a wonderful, safe, stay-at-home day, and yeah, y'all have a great one, and I will see you hopefully next time. My mom's in the background. Stay naughty, stay safe, and I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.